Hi, this is Shubha J, and here I am with the presentation on leadership, good leadership. This is my first episode, and Vanakkam and Namaste from Shubha J. Leadership means different things for different people, different things in a different situation. Leadership could relate to political leadership, social leadership, and religious leadership. So, what exactly makes a good leadership? Leadership is not just a matter of intelligence, trustworthiness, courage, and discipline. Leadership is much ahead of it. And when a leader is more concentrating on the intelligence, it becomes rebelliousness. When a leader exercises more humanness, it results in weakness. So, what are the general traits that makes a good leader? Five basic points. First, the vision. Leading a team means having a vision and sharing it with your team. So, what exactly is this vision all about? Is it just a couple of sentences? No, it is not. Vision is a value on which the organization has been built. The vision has to be bold, ambitious, you need to aim slightly higher. It reflects the value ethics of an organization. This vision has to be cascaded to the down level to your co-workers. We need to direct their efforts and potentialities to achieve this vision. If you see the major organization, company's vision, for example, Nike. Nike vision is being inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. McDonald's to be the best quick service experience in the restaurant. So, what is a good leadership? It's a vision that sets the ball rolling. Second and foremost, and quite the simpler one, motivation. We have all heard about this word again and again and again. It is nothing very complicated, but the depth of it is what we need to understand. Every leader knows how to motivate the team better than anyone else. Because, see, if the people perceive a leader as an expert player, they admire him, they believe that he is capable of doing astronomical things. So it is very imperative for a leader to motivate their team. And how does he do it? He has to set the goals and targets for the team. He has to be with the team, understand their concerns, provide them the necessary tools and resources. Most important part here is the data transparency. There should be perfect transparency in administration, in governance. The goals and targets which are already set have to be revisited by the team periodically, and they have to see the gaps in the goals set and the goals that have been achieved. So motivation here is all the leader has to be with the team and motivate them to achieve their goals. Third on the line, serving as a leader. At your service is a wonderful motto, isn't it? This is applicable to a good leader also. A very good leader needs to have everything made available to the team. The tools, the resources, everything has to be made available for them to achieve the set objectives. And gaps in their performance have to be highlighted and corrected. The team must be informed about the gaps in their performances. No public criticism here, please, but then public appreciation is definitely a welcome effort. Fourth on the line is empathy. And my most precious thing of all the traits is empathy. When we say empathy, we are precisely meaning here the emotional intelligence part. The leader have to be the leader has to empathize with the team. The leader has to listen to the team, talk to them, understand their concerns. Leadership is not all about guiding and giving direction. Leadership is all about listening, talking to them, answering their questions, being with them, resolving their concerns. Leadership is all about that. Being empathizing with the team members can reap in rewards in the form of performance. Empathizing with your customers can reap in rewards in the form of loyal clients to the organization. Humanness is a very sensitive subject, but it adds a lot of value to the leadership. Being empathetic with your team is a very important aspect of being a very good leader. And fifth on the line is creativity. You got me right. A leader has to be very creative. He has to be very creative in the sense that he has to create a wonderful environment for the team to display their skills and imagination so that they can proceed towards achieving their targets. And if you want to lead successfully, respect the creativity of your team members, speak with them and understand their views, their concerns, and visualize the entire scenario in their perceptions. Then you may be able to understand the creative side of your team. This is all about it with the 5 important traits of a good leadership in the first episode. We'll catch you up in the next episode. This is Shubha J signing off. Thank you and good day.